Hello, I'm Vinaya and I'm going to be telling you an Australian folktale about Tidalik the frog. Tidalik the frog was an ordinary tiny frog who lived by the swamp who was partial to water as most other frogs. One day he began drinking water, which was, the start of this story. He began drinking so much that he swelled to the size of a wombat and he became even as heavy as it. Slowly, as time went, he became the size of a rock, the size of a kangaroo, and the size of a hill. Oh no! Then he went on to drink all the water in the world. The poor animals went and pleaded with Tidalik to part with a little bit water so that they could just quench their thirst. But Tidalik would not change his mind. Well, he did become a little softer. He became a little ashamed of his choice, but he put those thoughts out of his mind. That just couldn't be. He was right. Finally, the animals decided the only way they could make him part with the water was to make him laugh. So they started with the kookaburra, who had a splendid laugh. Ha 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 ha! Ho 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 ho! He began laughing and soon grew tired of laughing. But Tidalik's expressions did not change. The emu went next and he began dancing. He was a splendid dancer. And even all the parched animals started clapping and laughing. For they really loved the emu's dance. There was no change in Tidalik's expression. Oh, what will they do? Alright, who's next? Next one, the eel. The eel was slithery and slippery and he was an amazing acrobat. He went up to Tidalik and began flipping and jumping and squealing. In a final attempt to make him laugh, he launched himself high up into the air, but the wind took him splat onto Tidalik's head. And if you know, the head of a mountain is not very comfortable to be on. So he began slithering down his back. That made Tidalik very ticklish. And he roared and bellowed. And all the water gushed out from his mouth in the form of a waterfall. The animals were terrified. Oh no! The water would drown them all. The clever pelican took a boat that was nearby and began rowing across the water skillfully. He managed to save most of the animals except Tidalik. That was not really the pelican's fault, you know. Tidalik was so big, he wouldn't have fitted into any boat. Now that's the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it.